Hello everyone and welcome to another ghost tasting episode. Today I'm gonna taste two Pinot Noirs, so Spätburgunders, one from the Kamptal region of Austria and one from the Pfalz region of Germany. Also two different vintages, the one from Austria it's 2016 one and the Pfalz one it's a 2018 one. And actually Kemetner is a bio Weingut or bio winery there in Kamptal, already a long history and 12th generation winemakers. And Pflüger, it's also by dynamic winemaker. I already did a podcast with this guy and visited his winery, very impressive, also deep thoughts, very conscious about the environment and about the vineyard. So I think Pinot Noir could be really different from side to side and also a kind of diva in the vineyard. You can also drink sparkling, you can drink an over-oaked, you can drink a really light one or even a rosé from a Pinot Noir, really versatile variety. So I think it was really educational for me as well and maybe it could be for you too. So maybe check out the places where these beautiful wines come from and some technical details, and it's time for the final conclusion because these are the last drops. So the first wine, I'm gonna start with the Pfalz one from Pflüger. That's a 2018 one, as I already said. And I already have some general impression, which was actually this wine is more fruity and more on the floral side. But let's see, the last drops should tell the truth. Yeah, so really much more on the ripe red fruity side. So more like the strawberry, cranberry, and raspberry, this kind of side. But also some floral notes, really distinctive, this peony or violet, or this kind of characters, really red flowers, I would say. And also some red cherry, really typical. It's a more feminine, delicate, precise kind of smell. Really enticing actually. Wow, yeah, so the mouthfeel is really ripe, red fruits can be confirmed. Also this really cranberry comes to my mind now, maybe because of the really present acidity, but very ripe, fruity acidity and very well integrated tannins, kind of like a silky coat, but really oily at the tongue. So it's not a typical full-bodied wine, but it's really precise and it's present in the mouth, but not overwhelming. So it's really like it should be, like with the Pinot Noir. It's really well made, really balanced, kind of elevated flavors, a bit lacking the spice, but maybe with age it could also come through. It's more fruit driven, no signs of oak. It's really well integrated, everything works in the balance. And I think this wine could be really nice actually with some roasted potatoes or maybe carrots with some thyme or drizzled bacon on it, or yeah, maybe with some parmigiano, or maybe a chicken Kiev would be also really nice. But also really nice length, but and now more jammy aromas come to my mind. So it's really developing on the palate. It's really, if I should compare it to Burgundian place or Burgundian terroir, maybe it's a broad generalization, but Volnay would come to my mind. So it's a more feminine, more fruit-forward wine. Really nice, refreshing, and it would be also interesting to see how it ages. But let's go for the other one. So that's a Kemetner wine from the Kamptal region of Austria. And also at this point, it would be really educational for you too, actually, just to look at the color. The one on the right hand side from the Kamptal region, it has more of the rustic color, more on the brownish kind of reflexes, more garnety. While on the left hand side for you to the right, the younger one, it has more vibrancy, more purplish kind of reflexes, almost violety actually. So this wine, I could already tell that it has seen some oxygen and some age maybe as well. And really on the nose, it's light licorice, anise or fennel, this kind, some more herby, more spicy aromas come to my mind. Really not so fruit forward. If we are still talking about Burgundy, which I think we should because we are drinking Pinot Noir, I would rather put this in one Romanée maybe. So a more masculine, austere kind of side. Also some animalistic side already on in the nose. I really like this style actually. I think it's also very versatile and could be very surprising in the kitchen. So kind of smooth wet leaves aromas, really some slight VA notes, maybe drizzled red onion or this kind of character. Wow, so let's try it maybe. Yeah, the mouse is really not this food forward, more than the earthiness. Really present acidity also, present alcohol, so that's why maybe like a cherry bonbon would come to my mind first, but really on the riper side of fruits, almost these desiccated kind of red and almost black fruits actually. They're really savory aromas, I would say, almost austere, and kind of this leatherness, but not overwhelming oak. It's just a touch of everything, really complex wine. Almost has an animalistic side to it, but also quite juicy, so it's more full-bodied than the other one, and really more herbs and spice dominating also in the palate. So some rosemary maybe came to my mind. So a really interesting and developing wine, I think, and some umami flavors, some earthy flavors would go well with this, I think. So thinking of mushroom risotto with some porcini maybe, and with some fried tomato, balsamico, so pecorino maybe. But also it would be nice with some Asian food, I think, because it could bear the spiciness. Maybe something with teriyaki method, and it could be really nice. So some final words about the wine goes. I'm really glad that I opened these two bottles. I think they represent two schools of Pinot Noirs, and there are many out there, so I really encourage you not only to watch these videos, but to try yourself and try Pinot Noir from different terroirs, from different vintages. And wine is really subjective, so find your style, find what suits you, and find what suits your favorite dish, maybe also in the kitchen. And maybe just some final thoughts. Really keep in mind that these producers are really taking care of their vineyards consciously, an organic producer, a biodynamic producer, and Pinot Noir is very a finicky grape variety, and it's not easy to produce a great one, or to actually, like an artist, to create a really artistic one. But I think these producers did not fail, and I can really urge you to buy and try these wines, and also listen to the Pflüger podcast, because he also has a lot to say about his terroir and how Pfalz is a really great place, not only for Pinot Noirs, but also for Rieslings, for instance. So thanks for watching, and try more Pinot Noir.